bridge is there. The water's there. End it all. No, man, your life matters. Why does my life matter? This is your moment right now. Why does my life matter?
I'm actually walking around and I'm doing interviews. Oh, sorry, I didn't see those headphones. I'm walking around and I'm doing interviews with people for 5 minutes, and I'm getting people's consent to be recorded. And then if they don't want to be recorded afterwards, I toss the interview. I'm just trying to get clarity on the protest, what people think the message is, what people think, whether or not they think their message is being heard, whether or not they feel heard, how they feel about the movement in general overall, and what it would take for us to get what we want. If you're interested, I'd love to get your thoughts on it.
I'm going to ask you those same questions.
You certainly can ask me those same questions. Though my goal is to capture people's thoughts in order to better understand them.
And when the Spirit sends me out here to listen to you, that's exactly what He wants to hear from you too.
Okay, sure. What question do you have for me?
Same one you asking me.
Well, I think that there's well, no one's asked me that. I think that there's a difference between whether or not this is a necessary movement, which I find it to be a necessary movement, and whether or not the message is being heard, and I'm not sure I'm very confident that the message is being heard.
Okay. What do you think the message is?
That police brutality is out of control.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of blinded with everything else, isn't it?
Yeah, and I feel like that message is being obfuscated by other things.
Your mic on?
It is on. Is that okay if I record you?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Hi.
Hi? Hey, I'm Nathan. I mean, yeah, I would like, but I don't want it to be about me. Like, I'm trying to go around asking other people what they think. Do you think that what do you think would satisfy the unrest?
They don't even know.
Like the collective of the people here, by and large, don't know what it would take to satisfy them? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a protester. I'm an individual.
Sure.
I come out here because the Spirit doesn't come out here.
And I would hope that anyone that would listen to any of the conversations that I have would also recognize that everyone's not representing everything, and everyone's only ever representing themselves.
I mean, we're all,
sure.
Like I say, we're all out here for something.
Yeah.
But like you asked, what the end goal is, basically. What
Yeah.
all out for.
Right. Yeah.
It's necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a stepping stone to something else. But not there yet.
Sure.
We're not there yet. It's a stepping stone.
What would get us there, do you think? What is the end goal? Is there a thing that would make things better? What actually, let me put it like this. What would be if Black Lives Matter as a movement isn't being understood in the way that we would like, what could we do that would make it move in the right direction?
When I first saw
Or maybe
a
that's
sign,
not the right question, I don't know.
I get what you're saying. When I first saw a sign that said Black Lives Matter, it pissed me off.
When you first heard the slogan?
When I first saw a sign, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Pissed me
yeah.
off. What the hell do I need a sign for? Am I okay to swear?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
What the fuck do I need a sign for to save my life?
Right, exactly.
Pissed me off.
It's like almost like why you're even questioning that this is like obvious.
Yeah,
Right,
it's insulting.
Right, for sure.
listen to it once in a while, and then one day I was sitting out here crying. That's on my own. I was homeless for a while, still kind of homeless. I was crying one day. Why doesn't my life matter? Why don't nobody see me, hear me? They hear me. It's a cry for help. That's why people come out here, it's a cry for help. And they molested it.
Yeah.
They totally molested it. And one minute you want to fight for it, another minute you want to sit here and cry for it, and nobody knows what they want to do. And it's going to take healing. The healing that no one's prepared for. Nobody. When you start talking about, if Black Lives Matter was about black people, we'd be black people out here. Talking about black issues, talking about the black spirit, and talking about what was lost when we was about coming here. We're still trying to find. Talking about survival, how we survived all these years, how we become what Master taught us to be, but still our blood still burns free. We're still searching for it. That's Black Lives Matter to me. That's what it's burn. That's the blood burning inside, calling out, help me, see me. And until they start doing that, it's not about Black Lives Matter. It's a code word for something else. Sure, all lives matter. Sure, all these other things matter. It shouldn't have to be said though. If you're saying Black Lives Matter, none of those things need to be said.
Right.
Because progression from there is all lives matter. But you don't need to say all lives matter.
Yeah.
You need to say it. Progression, you say Black lives, and get into that spirit in the core of it all. It's actually a spiritual movement. It's not spiritual, it ain't going nowhere. It's not going nowhere without the spirit. Black Lives Matter, I think all lives matter. It's life. It's about life. Respect for life. And none of us have respect for life. We had true respect. If they were out here really talking about Black Lives Matter, we would fight with them. Sit their ass down here quiet. Just sit in. Respect the dead in silence. That's how you respect the dead. When you're ready to make your call, then you stand up and you advance. Every time you go to the courtroom, they don't give you what you want, advance closer. They don't give you what you want, then you tear their door down. They're not driven by the right thing. They're spiritual, but they're not driven by the black spirit.
What would be the number one thing, or actually, what would... So I'm going around asking people lots of questions. What questions should I be asking, do you think? In order to get people to think about what would improve this movement, to get it back on track the way...
Why are you saying Black Lives Matter? What does it mean to you?
Okay, just asking them about that slogan in general.
Yeah. This should even be a slogan.
If they told me it's because all lives can't matter until Black Lives matter, and right now Black Lives don't matter, and that's why the slogan is a good slogan, what would you say to that?
I don't know why it's a good slogan. It's still a cry for help. They all come out here and they're angry and they're crying and they're upset about something.
So you see more of this as a grievance movement, and I can be done here in a minute, but...
You can as long as you want to.
Okay.
As long as you want to.
I'm enjoying the conversation so far, but...
It's necessary.
Yeah.
But they are grieving. They're angry, and anger is part of grievance. I mean, they should have come out here a long time ago.
Sure.
It's a long time ago. And anger builds. It's not going to break down until someone gets hurt.
How long should they continue to come out here?
That's totally up to them.
It's up to them.
I'm not a leader. I come out here and I sit in meditation until it's not good.
Would the movement improve if there were leaders?
It's hard to say who the leader right now is. Because one minute they're across the river, the other guy does a microphone over here, and they'll still state they're not part of Black Lives Matter, they're individuals.
Right.
But they're pushing it. I don't know. It really depends on who you're talking to and what they're really out here for. And if you're not talking about black lives and black spirit uplifting with black spirit, you can't talk about brutality. I'm not scared of police. I walk the street every day and I'm not scared of shit. Ain't nobody out scared of police. It's a cop-out. Say what's really in your mind. Address it right. It's cool as goody out here screaming and yelling, but 10 million people sitting down silent will cause a whole lot more fear than 10,000 sitting out here and running their mouth. Sit down, shut the hell up, wait for the spirit to move you, the right person to get up and say the right thing and move everybody. The microphone nowadays, I don't want to dilute anything.
Uh-huh.
But they're not getting to the point. You can't call for war on the steps of the damn police station. That's some idiotic shit. We can't make plans right in front of them. What the hell are they doing? I'm not gonna say no names because I want to respect certain people. But if you say Black Lives Matter, if you say it to me,
I think your life matters.
Tell me, say Black Lives Matter to me.
Your life matters.
Why?
Why does your life matter?
Yeah.
Because. Why? Huh.
Imagine I'm sitting on a bridge right now about to commit suicide.
Okay.
How would you convince me?
I would ask you questions as to why you were up there and get you talking. That's what I would do. But then again, I'm not like a mental health kind of like person that could intervene properly. But I would consider it like a hostage situation if somebody were on a bridge, and I would be like, what can I do to get you to not be up here, and what could be said to get you to come down?
Obvious.
That's what I would do.
Like on the bridge, you're saying, and you're thinking, and your first thing you should be thinking, it might be because he's thinking about all this mess here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I'm on the bridge, man. Fuck life, fuck people. I can't stop thinking about death. I can't get ahead. Every step I take forward, I fall backward. Fuck it. The bridge is there. The water's there. End it all. No, man, your life matters. Why does my life matter? This is your moment right now. Why does my life matter?
Because I think lives matter to me.
Say it right now. Say it to me right now. As if I had a gun in my head right now ready to shoot myself. Say it as if with all the permission in the world, saying, hey man, your life matters. Look at me in my eye and tell me why my life matters.
It enriches my life.
You don't know me.
Your presence here enriches my life indirectly, whether I know it or not. And that's my opinion on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever they say Black Lives Matter, I thought this shit in their head. But first and foremost, whoever gave us the slogan, whoever brought nice slogan, was a cry for help. And it's made it to a war cry. It shouldn't be a war cry until after the cry for help. And to fix the cry for help, you gotta get to the heart. And the heart of it, it's gonna hurt everybody out here.
The heart is gonna hurt everyone out here.
It's gonna hurt. When you get the core, why I think my black ass life matters.
Yeah.
It hurts. I want to cry every day. I want to jump on the bridge every day of my life. God, I feel like I'm worth it. No matter what I do, I could be painting art. I could be doing school. I could be helping somebody's kid walk across the street. I'm still down. Every time I see laying outside doing all this, it's traumatizing. I don't want to hear all this shit. I keep hearing about it. My grandfather dealt with all this shit. We're past all that.
What would make you feel like your life did matter?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be out here. I'm out here because the call came and I came to sit my ass down. The Spirit said, you call whatever you want, you call it. You call it Jesus, you call it Allah, whatever you want to call it. The Spirit called my ass down here. That's what the Spirit is in that word. So until they get the Spirit, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You can say police brutality, you can say all this trans, you can say all these other little things that they're talking about. None of that matters until you get the Spirit. None of it. Don't taint it by calling it Jesus or Allah or God. Spirit that drives all of us every day, that makes our ass get up and walk every day. That's what matters.
In what way would Spirit help? Would policies and listening be more of the thing?
All us. All our we gotta do that. We can totally cancel out all of them. They ain't got nothing to do with our lives. It's between us. We ought to sit our asses down and talk amongst each other. That's how we fix that.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that completely. Yeah.
That's how we fix that.
That's why I'm out here asking people questions.
That's
trying to. Yeah.
By the way, why am I really out here? Why am I really representing?
Yeah.
Because more than that, because there are too many issues to just bottle up and it's all
What's the best question that I should be asking? And then I'll let you go because I know that.
Are you ready to police yourself?
Are you what?
Yeah. Well, if they're out here because of this,
are
you ready to police yourself?
Are you
your neighbor? Are you ready to take responsibility
To be a
for your
police
acts.
officer.
Not a police officer. Are you ready to take responsibility for
I'm
your
not
brother,
fucking
your
fighting.
sister, yourself? So if we can't police ourselves, they're never going nowhere.
Oh, I see. Like as a response to defund the police sort of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Okay.
No, if you want
Are you
police
ready to
going away,
police yourself?
Are you ready to police yourself? Are you ready to govern yourselves?
I see.
When we're ready to govern ourselves, we don't need them. They're not part of the conversation.
Well, hey, man.
That's what spirit comes in your heart.
Thank you so much for your time. And if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them. And thanks for challenging me there in the beginning. That got me thinking. Thank you. See ya.